Good morning in this beautiful weather. It's raining like crazy. I wish we have it in Riyadh, Roberto. I have here with me Professor Roberto Tرويسي, Professor of Surgery and Liver Surgery, and I have Professor Mário Mousíli, who is Professor of General Surgery and Bariatric Surgery. I'm so honored to come to Federico II and visit my best friends. I would like to elaborate first, Roberto, on the collaboration between Italian universities and Saudi Arabia. I'm sure you had your experience in Saudi Arabia and you worked in our country, and you know how advanced is the medical services in our country. But of course, we always need the mixture between the European cultures and the Arab cultures from all aspects. The experience you guys have got here and the different diseases that we have in our country, especially when we talk about obesity and liver surgeries and all these branches. So I would ask you kindly to give us your view on this collaboration, Roberto.
Thank you, Dr. Caatif. I think the spirit of university is to have collaboration for different projects with different countries or different institutions. And I had the pleasure to be in Riyadh, in King Faisal Hospital, for 15 months. And I started some kind of surgery, minimal invasive surgery, robotic surgery, and also there are running projects, clinical projects, which are very important because we try to have a close cooperation with Frederick II University, and especially the Center of Biological Science. So this biotechnology institute center. So for this running project, I think it's very important because we can improve our mutual knowledge and making some advances in the field of clinical research. I had the opportunity also to give some lessons for the students of Al-Faisal University. This is very interesting because you see how are these students interested to have intercultural changes, and maybe in the near future we can establish some kind of
academic
collaboration, even for trainees in different branches, especially surgery. We can try to have a specific fellowship, which will certainly help also the health
system
inside there, which is rapidly evolving, and it's very interesting because Saudi Arabia is trying to reach the perfection in many areas. So we are surgeons, we are academicians, professors. It's interesting to have such collaborations.
Thank you very much. Actually, you are absolutely right. We have our young Prince Mohammed bin Salman. He is developing and supporting all the young generations, especially in these fields of entertainment. Now, entertainment could be, of course, in fun, but it could be also in the health system. And under the custodian of King Salman, we are hoping that we are going to reach to higher and higher level in developing this collaboration. Mário, you are one of the leaders in the development of bariatric surgeries, not only in the surgery but also in the academic side. I have worked with you in the last few days, and I have seen so much of academic work you are doing and changes you are doing in the surgeries for obesity. Could you please elaborate us and tell us what is your view of the evolution of obesity surgery or bariatric surgery, especially in our country? We are one of the top countries in obesity in the world. So this type of surgery and your experience is so much needed in our part of the world. Please.
Okay, let me first welcome you at the Federico
Thank you very much.
University. It's a pleasure. I'm so disappointed. This is named the Sunshine Land. Napoli is also known as the Sunshine Land. But you've met two bad weather days. So.
Well, I've seen so much good surgery, so that will cover.
We do apologize for that.
Thank you.
But by the way, bariatric surgery is a new, very interesting field of development of general surgery. And this is very, very important, not only because the strictly bariatric side of the discussion. You know, you are fat, you are weight, you are heavy, you have a poor quality of life, so you go to a bariatric surgeon to lose weight. This is good, but the very important development in this field is related to the chance we have to heal and to give remission or sometimes the total resolution of very impairing comorbidities. Obesity related, of course, mainly the type 2 diabetes, the hypertension, the joint impairment, and dyslipidemia. All these issues are leading to a huge number of diseases. Heart diseases, peripheric arterial diseases, neurological disease, kidney
infertility in our country is a very important.
There's a lot. The
Sleep apnea.
Morbid obesity is a mine of any future illness. Liver diseases, colon diseases, it's a disaster.
Endless list.
It's a disaster. So in Italy we have a very important tradition about bariatric surgery. One of the most appreciated leaders is from Italy, is Dr. Scopinario from Genoa. Is the inventor of the bilipancreatic diversion, the originator, and for this reason in Italy we have a very important tradition, and we are very in debt, we are very dedicated to this type of surgery. And obesity, of course, is a major problem worldwide, and especially in the rapidly developing countries, in the growing country with as the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia may be, it's going to be a major problem. What we have seen in Italy and in general in the Western world, conversely, or what you could think, morbid obesity is related to the consumption of junk food. Normally, junk food is consumed by people who have a low income, poor people who does not have the chance to
buy good food.
To buy good food, and this is what happens in the Western world. So sometimes we could think that obesity was related to high-income people, but it's just the opposite.
Actually, Mario, let me just stop you here and come back to Roberto, because he's been in Saudi Arabia and he has seen. Actually, this food is tasteful. People like it, so the good income people buy it in Saudi Arabia. What do you think, Roberto?
Well, I think Mario is right about this, but I experience good food. For sure. But I think it's the problem is more complex than just food. You need also physical activity.
Sure, that's for sure. And by the way, once again, junk food is a great problem in Western countries. I don't have any experience in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, but so I don't know which are the alimentary habits in your country. But if you go worldwide and you see McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Pizza Hut, Wimpy, or whatever, is dramatic. The vast majority of my patients here in Italy are patients working in an alimentary environment. I mean, having a grocery, having a supermarket, working into a restaurant, working into a pizzeria. So it's very easy for them to come in contact with food. So, the food that they eat at any time,
yes.
This is a major problem.
So much available.
Even if they're not hungry, this is the reason why they get so fat. But going back to the problem of obesity, it is a great problem, and finally bariatric surgery has shown to be the ideal solution, because it's a solution that gives good results, but it gives also long-lasting results.
Yes.
That it is the major issues. You know, there's a lot of people who could hypothetically have good results with diets, with low-fat diet or whatever, or any kind of diet, physical activity, but in the end, all these people are condemned to a failure, because they could even have a good result in the first period of the diet, but they at the end regain weight because it's so difficult to keep a diet for a long period.
Lifelong.
Lifelong, or more than 1 year, 2 years. So this is the major problem. And in this slide, bariatric surgery is a very good solution. And this is the reason why the cutoff for suggesting, for advising people for bariatric surgery is getting down and down. When I started with the surgery, the cutoff to indication for bariatric surgery was 40, BMI 40.
Yes.
Now we have started with patients with 35, but some comorbidities, as diabetes or other impairments. And in some Eastern countries where normally people are thinner, they started even protocols with 30 BMI and comorbidities. So because this is beneficial. Bariatric surgery is also known now as metabolic surgery. So this explains us why this surgery works, because it has not only a bariatric power, but only a metabolic effect.
Good. Mary, liver surgery and bariatric surgery, there is a lot of common things in between, which is those patients come with fatty liver, and now, as you were early telling me, that NASH is becoming one of the indications for liver transplant. Could you please tell us a little bit about this?
Well, NASH doesn't mean that these patients have been treated with molecular-based surgery or some kind of these techniques. There are some cases, but it's quite rare that molecular-based surgery lead to development of NASH and liver failure. I think patients who